Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the all-new Pursuit truck that Chevy is producing for the 2023 model year. Before we get into the video though, I do want to mention if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get right into the video. So let's go over this Silverado Pursuit. First off, it's going to have a naturally aspirated 5.3 liter V8 that goes through a 10-speed automatic transmission. It's going to be good for 355 horsepower and then 383 pound-feet of torque. And before I get into the rest of the specs, if you want like the really quick rundown, this is basically a Trail Boss custom, but then turned into a police car. That's the best way to look at this. So some upgrades on this truck. In spirit of the Trail Boss custom-like package on this, it's going to have skid plates underneath. It's going to have Rancho shocks as well. A 2-inch lift will be an option that can be selected by police departments for this truck to increase ground clearance. And on top of that, it's going to have 20-inch wheels like the custom that are blacked out and all-terrain tires. Now with the lift, it actually increases the ground clearance to 11.4 inches, which means this is going to be an off-road ready truck. Locking rear end as well will come with the truck, so that's also going to help out with the off-roadiness of this truck. And the biggest thing that this is going to have over a Trail Boss custom is it's going to have bigger brakes, 16-inch rotors in the front instead of 13-inch rotors like what you normally get on a Silverado. And this makes sense that it has such big brakes because, again, it's a pursuit vehicle, and so you're going to have bigger brakes for better stopping power. And just like a regular Silverado, towing capacity is going to be right around 9,000 pounds. Payload capacity is going to be mid-teens. And it's, pretty much, again, a Trail Boss custom, but then turned into a police car. Exterior-wise, you guys can see the photos. It's kind of like Trail Boss custom mixed with the Silverado WT. Like the front bumper kind of reminds me more of the WT, so pretty basic looking exterior, except for the fact that it has the black wheels and the all-terrain tires. That kind of makes it look a bit more aggressive, and then the 2-inch lift as well. And then from an interior perspective, it's a base interior just like the Trail Boss custom, so there's not a whole lot of amenities. Smaller infotainment system, has a backup camera, all that. It actually has the multi-pro tailgate, which is pretty interesting to say the least. And yeah, other than that, I mean, again, it's super basic, and I think this is pretty cool that Chevy is giving us, well, not us, but police departments an off-road truck. If you guys remember, Ford built Raptors for the Border Patrol, which made a lot of sense so that those things could cruise through the desert and do what they needed to do. And so this is kind of like in that spirit. And so I think it's kind of interesting, and I hope that we see more stuff like this. Like, I think it'd be so cool if we had like all three of the craziest off-road packages as like police pursuit vehicles or as like Border Patrol vehicles. Think like Ram TRX, Silverado ZR2, and then Ford Raptors like Border Patrol vehicles. That would be pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. But yeah, that's this new package, and don't feel like you're missing out on anything by this not being sold to the public. Literally the only difference between this and a Trail Boss custom, like I mentioned, is the fact that this has bigger brakes. So if you're really like, oh man, that sucks, just put bigger brakes on your Trail Boss custom and you'll basically have this pursuit vehicle. But I want you guys to let me know what you think about this. If you think that police should have trucks like this, or do you think that they're not really gonna, like, this isn't something do they really need an off-road truck, right? Those of you that live out in more rural areas like me, you understand that it's more of a necessity. But yeah, I'd still like to hear your opinions on that, and I'll see all of you in the next video.